The aftermath of the 2007-2008 banking crisis led to investors and asset holders demanding a greater degree of knowledge about their investments and their overall exposure to any particular type of risk or holding. SRL Global, having first developed software with Man Group plc, cleverly extracted itself from the global investment manager to commercialize Nexus, a software platform that provides the perfect solution for stakeholders to understand and control the overall position of their portfolio at any given time.
When we looked at the rubble or the debris left behind 2007/2008, we realized actually there was a much wider application for the infrastructure we'd built and the technology.
The particular part of the market that SRL focused on or noticed was not so much the commercial investment managers, but the investors themselves, pension funds and also family offices. They had suffered as much as anyone, and they were coming to the same conclusions, which is that they needed to pay more attention to investment analysis and monitoring the performance of their assets generally.
How do you govern the total combined risk of your
SRL realized that as investors had increasingly complex and varied portfolios, the Nexus platform had to be able to analyze huge streams of data and instantly present this to the user to give a clear picture at any one time of that investor's overall position. This was particularly attractive to the family office.
Since 2008, the way we operate is completely shifted from trusting outside managers to controlling inside, where we can see everything and we can see what the managers are doing and how they're doing it. And also more and more family groups are running money internally themselves, which gives day-to-day power of the positions going.
So you might be a great manager, you might be great at designing investment processes, you might be great at selecting assets, but you want to have full control and knowing exactly at any moment what you're investing in, being able to analyze them on the fly, being able to generate reports for your executive committee, for the family you basically you're managing assets for.
The development of Nexus was complicated. It had to achieve two goals. Firstly, it required an extremely sophisticated software engine that could cope with vast streams of information. But secondly, this had to be then packaged in a recognizable form that an investor could understand and relate to.
We've come from a trading background. We're all ex-practitioners. So we're building solutions for practitioners, built by practitioners. And I think that's first and foremost. So we actually understand the problem.
The reason why Nexus has been so successful is that, okay, we have the technologists who can crunch the data and produce the numbers, but you need a practitioner who actually understands how those numbers are used, really to prune away the extraneous information and summarize it in a way that is both accurate and representative, so that the end user can look at the number, understand what it means and act accordingly.
As many investments began to unwind after the crash of 2008, it became apparent that many banks and funds had acted in their own interests to the ultimate detriment of their clients. Going forward, many investors now look for a greater degree of independence and transparency with their investment partners, and this was not lost on SRL when developing Nexus and taking it to market.
We spun out from the world's largest hedge fund. We've had two banks try to buy us, and we've chosen to be independent because we believe the customers we service value that independence and want to know that we are genuinely free from conflict.
One aspect that independence takes for us is that we are totally agnostic about where the data comes from. Being independent means to us saying, bring us the data and we'll deal with it. We wouldn't want to be in a situation where we were tied to any particular provider of data or analysis, because that would then hinder us in taking on clients and meeting their requirements in full.
Although the Nexus platform is aimed at a wide range of institutions and investors, SRL understands that each may have a different aim and purpose with regard to the makeup of their portfolios. It's therefore an integral part of the development of Nexus to tailor the solution to each client's outlook and plan.
The relationship with clients is very important to us. You know, when we take on a new client, we inevitably spend a lot of time talking to them, understanding what they do, the way they look at the world. You know, that's necessary so that we can configure our systems to give them the results that they're looking for.
SRL just did an amazing job of taking the time to understand each of the relationships. Now that you have it together, you know, unfortunately we showed it to our family principals who just thought it was great, except they wanted more already and trying to say, well, you know, you don't understand how hard it is just to get here. But once you have it, oh, it's an amazing tool.
The Nexus platform has been timed to perfection by providing a solution for investors to track their portfolios in an increasingly volatile financial landscape. It has given power back to the asset holder, leading to more responsible conduct from investment professionals. This means that the Nexus platform is making changes for the benefit of us all.